Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Welcome back to MotoGP 20 and the second round of season around the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. As Marquez is, of course, at the top around Marquez land. As we've got Quartararo in second, and Dovi, Rossi, Vinales, Rins, Crutchlow, Nakagami with a good lap ahead of Miller, and Alicia Spargo on the Aprilia. In the top 10, Adam Morbidelli, Petrucci, Bagnaia, Mir, Zarco, Paul Spargo, Oliveira, Stone in 18th, 1.6 seconds back, around half a second off the top 10. And we've got Ian Oni, Rabat, Alex Marquez down in 21st, Brad Binder and Ika in last. So just 3 tenths from the back. We're still closer to the back than the top 10, but maybe that will improve in practice too. So once again, Marquez at the top by just the 10th though ahead of Dobby now, as we've got Rossi, Vinales, Crutchlow and Quartararo around out of the top 5 just ahead of the Brit. And then we've got Rins, Morbidelli, Alicia Spargo once again impressive on that Aprilia ahead of Jack Miller, Petrucci, Nakagami, Bagnaia, Mir and Olivier just outside the top 10. Then it's Zarco, Spargrini, Oni, Alex Marquez really struggling on his Honda. Brad Binder, about Ika and Stone in last, 2 seconds off the pace as he got held up on his laps in practice 2. Maybe practice 3 will be a bit better. As in practice 3, it was a bit close at the top. It got a bit quicker as well as Marquez up down to a tour of 3.3, but still at the top ahead of Quartararo and Dovi. We've got Rossi, Vinales, Rins, Crutchlow, Morbidelli, Nakagami, and Alicia Spargo once again in the top 10. Ahead of Jack Miller. Alex Marquez a bit better in 12 ahead of Petrucci, Bagnaia, Mir, Spargo, Zarco, Oliveira, Stone into the 204s finally, but just a couple of tenths from the back. As we've got Ian Oni, Rabat, Ika and Brad Binder in last. So heading to qualifying 2 will be Marquez, Quartararo, Dovi, Rossi, Vinales, Rins, Crutchlow, Morbidelli, Nakagami and Spargo, the standout performer. As Miller just misses out by around 0.02 of a second. Same for Alex Marquez, a surprise name in qualifying 1, along with Petrucci as well. Bagnaia, Mir, Spargo, Zarco, Oliveira, Stone in the top 20. Half a second off that point pace, but not last. It's always good. And we've got Ian Oni, Rabat, Ika and Brad Binder in last. So here goes Stone then. Less than 5 minutes to go. Try and make it into qualifying 2. Petrucci's 204 for that, the benchmark. There's Ducati. Stone has been nowhere near that this weekend so far. So he can put it together in qualifying, as this first sector is definitely his worst of the lap. Second and third are alright, and then the last sector slightly down as well. But for some reason this first sector just nowhere near it. That's actually one of his best first sectors, only half a second back. It's all Mir down. Not been the best weekend for Mir or Stone. Only Rins has really been representing Suzuki well. Yeah, we take the IndyCar line through that. Go on to the back straight, get up to third quick, so not really. And look at that, just 3 tenths back. Stone finding some pace here. I told you that second sector's good. And this could be a good passing spot for Stone. Seems to be a better into here than the opponents. And then through this sector as well. Bit tight in there, didn't we swing the momentum around, but still just half a second back. Cracking that so far for Stone. See how off pace the Suzuki is, and you're just patient through here. The MotoGP machine. It's not like a Moto2 or Moto3 machine through there where you're just waiting the power through. You're like, you have to be patient on the power. So your opposite mindset. That's out the final quarter, 2:04.5. That's a good lap. We'll take it. We won't get through the qualifying 2, but that's decent. As it's Miller and Petrucci through on the Ducatis of the Pramac and Factory team. No surprise there. Mir, though, in 13th. That is a bit of a surprise with Bagnaia and Paul Espargaro alongside him. And Stone leading the 6th row in 16th. Good job in qualifying. Ahead of Olivia and Zarco. Then we've got Ika, Binder and Rabat. Alex Marquez on the back row alongside Iannone. Got a Marquez sandwich here. So in the race then, as you can see, soft tyres have been used a heck of a lot. It's going to be a soft medium combo. Once again, using lots of rear brake. We need that kind of medium rear, as that will rear out very quickly around it. So let's see the rest of the grid. Marcus on pole, medium hard, soft medium for Quartararo, then Vinales medium. So this front row all different combinations. We've got Rossi, Rossi, Crotchlow, and Dovi, and then Nakagami. And we've got Rins on the outside of the 3rd row. So there's like a good mix here. Medium hard, soft hard for Ika, soft for Iannone and us. He's gambling. So here's Stone revving it up then. In America to get underway. 4-7 laps. Not the best start. Or is it? It's got the inside line here. Does want to be very ambitious? Not at the start. He's got an adventure down his... Oh my god, he's got everyone down his inside, even Iannone. Oh my god, trying to go back round the outside of some riders there. Brave smooth Stone. Especially when you've got Iannone on your inside. We know what happened in Qatar. But he is last. Just like Qatar. Where is he? It's all around the outside of Marquez. That's a brave move. So he's back up to 20th with Marquez back by. Got Zarco behind right in his toe though. About to pass the Honda man. Yeah, it's alright. KTM being very aggressive in this section. So it's the Aprilia that. Well, I'm guessing Alicia Spargo. Oh my god, Alicia. Kind of poor first lap. The veteran. Stone taking none of it though from him. Shoves it down his inside out of the final corner. As Marc Marquez leads ahead of Quartararo, Vinales, Dovi. Turn a bit wide. Oh, the leash. Come on, man. There's a rider on your outside. You don't just act like they're not there. It's alright. It's Marcus stuck down here, isn't he? Back in with Stone. Slight tap there, maybe, on the rear wheel. Stone does the old cutback. Gets 3/10 off penalty because he had to avoid it. Spargo, he's been a menace in the second lap. Stone by. I know it looks ugly, but you've got to stay full throttle there. If you lift, the bike gets even more unstable than that. And Stone having to go wide there. To avoid hitting Polar Spargo. So using the Spargo sandwiches, Stone. As you go down the back straight. As all Stone gets hit. Forced to go wide. Is that a Spargo again? Are you kidding? Or was that Alex Marquez? That's Marquez. Stone with the tight line on this occasion. as he's in 17th. Got pole in front, looking at a point on his KTM. As Mark does a 2:04.9, staying a bit wide in the final corner. 1.4 behind, hold in front. As that's Marcus easily behind his Hertz Honda, as you would expect. As whoa, who's that shoving it? Oh, of course, it's Zarko. See, Stone's just got a hold on in his first sector. Because you know the rest of the lap he's alright. I have no idea why this first sector's so bad. Go to the rest. It just is. Oh, the rear! Come on, rear! He backed up that corner specifically to get the run out the corner, and then the rear just is like, nope, not having it. Thanks, Ika, for just not moving. There's now moderate damage for Stone. It's on the third lap. Oh, Ika down. I don't know, we just saw him fly into the right hand side, so I'm not sure what he did there. We've got no contact. As Petrucci up to 9th, ahead of Morbidelli. Galicia spot behind in 20th. As we approach the halfway mark of this race. So doing a decent job on the Suzuki. Oh my god, and then the bike shits itself. In a 2:08. Get the fuck back the Moto2 of those lap times, my god. As he gets hit by Espargaro. No surprise there. It's almost like they didn't bother to code the fucking opponents around here, isn't it? Stone 3/10 back. I might just turn off damage after this, because every little touch... that wasn't even a hard hit from Espargaro, but somehow the damage is moderate. Like... and we're so much slower. Because we don't have the big fuck off winglets, I guess, and so... so going to the second of the race. Half a second behind is Iannone. 8/10 in front is Espargaro, so we're in a previous sandwich or work. Until Lord Binder comes. Dispatches Iannone. The Lord has spoken. God, Marcus not even in the points yet. Apparently with pole at the moment. Boy, just looking for old traction there. Well, now the penalty's up to half a second because of that blatant corner gutlet. 3 laps to go. Still doing 2:08. Oh god.
Thanks for the wheelie. I have no idea why you keep wheeling to the moon there. The penalty's now up to 9/10 because, of course, going slightly offline, going onto the red costs you 3/10. Or gains you 3/10. Definitely did not there. I'm not surprised that the penalty is around a second. Like, it's one of those circuits. It's a modern circuit. Oh, thanks, Iannone. Guess Qatar wasn't enough to get some of this juicy Suzuki action. This race is just screwed over by Aprilia's. That's it. He's surely on. No, now he's looking back at us, probably flipping us off. Don't take that, Stone. Yes, now he's being hit by Binder. Love MotoGP. Let's go towards the final corner. There's Sarkot 17th at the pole. Hey, we're almost into the Toe 7s. Yay. Let's go into the penultimate lap of the race. The annoying thing is, the bike apart from the first sector is good. We saw that in qualifying. Like, points were maybe possible in the race here. That's why I'm so disappointed with how this race has turned out. Like, with all the damage we've just acquired. Some fault of our own, no doubt. Battling a bit hard maybe early on, but still, you had a Spargo just come from fucking North Pole. Wipe Stone out, as now he's going to the North Pole. Eddie Noni as well. Ika and himself to the back after a tough battle as well. And now we've got Bind all over the tail. Yeah, I have no confidence we will not end in damage with Binder, so that's why we're going a bit wide in some corners. Just in case he does want to shove it down the inside. I mean, this is where freedom is, so you can shove it anywhere you want, apparently. It's got half an hour to go. Also, just to get this is the first time in about 50 attempts I've got this far in the race. It's been impossible to the first lap. Without damage, without penalties, just getting through the first freaking lap. It's been so impossible, this race. Alex Martin's still not in the points. He's batting with over 16. What the hell? Yes, yay, final lap. So this is why you're getting this shit show performance. I can't even apologise, I just wish the game was better. There was a new update which came out. They've added more online challenges, which is of course the main need of this game, which has got bugs and handling problems and loads of stuff. Apparently they did fix a box they created with the previous patch with the progression in Moto 2 and Moto 3 in career mode, so that's good. But I've done something to handling, it feels like. Like, the bike is more rigid. It's more, you can't slide it in as much. So you can see how kind of linear it looks like we are in the cockpit compared to even Qatar. That's because the handling is regressed again. almost like MotoGP 19 handing, it feels like, except not as bad, but nowhere near as good as I felt the handling was when this MotoGP 20 first came out, so it was a shit show all round, to be honest. Gotta love Milestone, you love making their games worse. I might try out the online, let's see what those online challenges are like. There's Eco up the 22nd of the Binder. So KTM's are battling behind, so Stone might get away with 21st there. Zarco still battling for 16th with Alex Marquez as Mark wins, of course, in America. I think it's a law that he has to win this race. It's a bit like the Saxon ring for him. Zika back from the dead. Looking to grab another place on his final lap. Well, his teammate looking to grab a point. Not sure he got it though. It's very close to the enders, yeah. So after 15 hours, Marquez wins ahead of Quartaro by 1.1 seconds. And a bit of a gap to Vinales as Dovi not on the podium with the Ducati. Got Crutch around at the top 5 on his Honda ahead of Rossi, then Rins, Miller, Petrucci, Morbidelli, Mir, Bagnaia, Rabat, Nakagami and Zarco grabbing the final point ahead of Oliveira. Pips the KTM to the line by around 1.5 tenths with Alex Marquez on pace in the race out of the points by over 3 tenths on a works Honda. Then we got the Espargaros, Iannone, Ika and Binder with Stone in last. Oh yeah, he had the penalty, didn't he? So in the Riders' Championship, Marquez were maximum 2 from 2. 14 points ahead of Quartaro. Rins down to 3rd. Then Vinales into the top 5 ahead of Dovi. Crutchlow, Rossi up to 7th, along with Miller. Morbidelli and Alex Marquez down to 10th. Bagnaia Petrucci, the big winner in the points, up 10 places to 12. Ahead of Nakagami. Then we've got Rabat, Mir up 8 places. But Olivia and Zarco has Ika, Paul Spargo, Binder, Alicia Spargo, Iannone and Stone there to score. And in the team's championship, Repsol Honda lead the way by 11 points ahead of Petronas Yamaha. Then Yamaha, Suzuki, Ducati, Premac up ahead of LCR now. Navinci ahead of LCR Honda Japan. In KTM Tech 3 round at the top 10 ahead of KTM, Aprilia and Hertz Suzuki are yet to score. And I forget again there's Constructors Championship as well for MotoGP. So Honda lead the way by 14 points ahead of Yamaha Suzuki down to 3rd. In Ducati and KTM with Aprilia the only constructor yet to score. Well, that was abysmal, wasn't it? Qualifying was good. Contract still secure. Just. So once again, distance analysis nowhere near on race sim or quick lap sim. Not even a qualifying time would have been good enough on race sim. That shows how ridiculous the challenges are at the moment for us. As lots of research data though, for the engine especially. That would be probably main aim along with the frame to develop. In aero and electronics slightly developed. As we advance another week, before heading to South America and the Gran Premio Modo de la República, Argentina. We've got a week left on electronics. Personal manager, sandwich of new teams. They're still interested. We've still got high chances of them all as well, thankfully. Same with all of these teams as well. I'm surprised LTR Honda is that low, to be honest, on bike performance. Like, it's equivalent of Ducati Lenovo, and then you got Oakley Yamaha as well. And DHL Honda too. Let's see if we can do anything else though. Oh, hello. We can improve the engine. We like the sound of that, don't we? So, let's add the staff. Let's get this going. So, 8 weeks. However, okay, electronics is still a week. Let's edit staff. Let's add some more staff, shall we? So, what if we just keep it with electronic stuff? as we desperately need to develop anything, everything. It's still just a week. Okay. Let's add some more staff in then. So we've got 8, don't we? Had the aero guy, still 5 weeks. Oh, it's 2 weeks now. Okay. We made a mistake. Go back here, aero guy. Okay. Alright, so we keep that to a week. That's 5 weeks for the engine. So if we look ahead on the calendar, that will be in time for Mugello, which is a bit of a power circuit. That's why I'm doing whatever this is. That's why I said that means happiness. I've forgotten now after that race, as it's been a tough start to his MotoGP career for Kev Stone. Please be nice in Argentina. So fortune, and we'll see if he won't finish last next time.